how are you doing? I'm back and I promised you to make the part 2 of my vlog. And this time I'm inviting somebody to help me advocate COVID-19 because he had a first-hand experience of COVID facts. And before we go into detail, I would like to make sure that everything we discuss here is based on our personal experiences. And now, are you ready to have my guest for this afternoon's vlog? There he is, my better half, Mr. Hairston. How are you doing now?
I'm doing a lot better.
Okay, so after having tested positive from COVID, what is your understanding about COVID?
That is no joke. Wear your mask, and then make sure you stay away from people that's coughing. This is serious. This is really serious.
Yeah, we can play with it, right?
It's no joke.
Yeah, but I feel bad because I started the COVID in the house, but
It's the new variant, that actually, took over.
it
And
spread fast in the house.
they call. I was diagnosed with COVID pneumonia, but my body wasn't feeling well, and then I knew something wasn't right. My wife was recouping, but I wasn't. For 2 days, 3 days I wasn't eating. I couldn't drink water, and I knew something was wrong. So I went to the hospital, and they took care of me.
Yeah, it's because you weren't eating and drinking at the same time. It made me decide to bring you to the hospital.
Yes.
Yeah, because it was very alarming already. You barely open your eyes.
Yeah.
And I tried to encourage you to get up, and you can't. You can't even help yourself doing personal, what do you call that?
Chores.
Yes.
Couldn't do nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were really weak. Your symptoms were worse than mine. I'm so blessed. Yes, and I was able to fight for the virus at home. I was able to manage myself at home.
Thank God.
And yes, your symptoms required to bring you to the hospital. You need medical attention that time. And after this time, you're still fighting for it, but a lot of improvements.
There's a lot of improvement.
Okay, what are the improvements after having got discharged from the hospital?
I had my appetite back, and I'm able to get up and walk around.
Oh, wow.
I have strength. I mean, I'm actually on the steroids and the blood thinner, and then my diabetic medicine.
Oh, yeah.
So that's helping me. And if I haven't did them things, I don't think I would be here. I would be dead.
Okay.
Simple as that.
So when we arrived at the emergency room, can you describe the situation of the other patients there, how they struggled?
Yes, it was people struggling and they were in pain.
Oh, I know. I saw them too.
Yeah, there's a lot of patients there.
Oh, yeah. It's not only in other countries, but take note, America has the #1 case of COVID.
And people were dying. I'm not dying. I'm recouping. So don't be too scared. But all you got to do is just keep your mask, keep wearing your mask, especially inside, and then in the car with others. And also keep your hands clean, wash them, sanitize them. Because the virus, it spreads fast. It really does.
Yeah, so be extra cautious because we even got the COVID. We were very precautions. We always have our sanitizers in our pocket wherever we go. Then we still got it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we cannot tell.
We don't go out.
Yeah, who have the virus.
We don't go out and spread it. We get the foods.
Yes, and I believe the only way to prevent the virus from spreading is through wearing mask, right? It filters the virus. Yeah, because there are some people who are stubborn. They don't wear mask and then
they're not
cough
taking it serious.
right in front of you, especially in the elevator. There's no way the virus can escape.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
Yes. And
stay away from coughers. I mean, believe me. Stay away from them. You don't know what's going on with them. They shouldn't even be out if they're coughing.
Yeah, so our advice now, this is a helpful tips. If you have cough, stay away from people because you do not know you have the virus, right? Until you're being tested positive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so if you have the symptoms of COVID, although you are not sure, assume that you have it. Just
go get checked out.
Yes, just think that the persons closest to you are the first ones get infected.
Exactly.
Yes, so I want you to be aware of that. Do not assume that you don't have the COVID. Now I realize that it's easier to diagnose the virus, the COVID virus precisely, if you assumed you have it, especially if you have the symptoms. But this COVID-19 affects the people at different rates, depending, based on our experience. Maybe the age factor is one of the reasons why people got it in different ways. It affects them in different ways. Some people have severe symptoms, others don't have symptoms, and others like me have mild symptoms. Yeah, so what is your message to the people, to the entire world?
Just keep wearing your mask and social distance. It helps. We got to get through this. If people are stubborn, it's going to make it worse. Take this seriously. Those that are not, please. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, let us be the end line of this pandemic.
Yes.
Yes, by following the protocols. It's not a hoax, because some people are saying this is a hoax. No, it's not. It isn't a joke. We can play with it. It's very devastating. The tiny virus can kill big people like my husband. But we are very thankful that he's almost back to normal. And I'm doing better and better every day now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and I got my appetite back as well as my better half. And I'm so happy to see him. And now my sister-in-law and my mom-in-law are in the hospital. And
they're doing great.
Recovering. Yes, and we were very happy to hear that they're doing better in the hospital. Just like my husband, my mom-in-law has also the symptom that my husband has. Yes.
Okay.
And the nurses did extra monitoring to my husband, because my husband was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes before. So they had to be extra careful with my husband. And especially that the steroid medicine spiked up his blood sugar. Although he has a home oxygen, he's still blessed because he doesn't have to be on ventilator. That's the good thing about him. What else can you say, Mr. Harrison? Because I'm sure there are a lot of viewers in my vlog.
Yes, and pray. We had a lot of prayer. I'm sure that helped. So yeah, we had tons of prayer for me, and I believe that helps as well, because I believe in our God. So God's real, and prayer is power.
Oh yeah, above all, pray.
Yes.
That's all we can say. Washing our hands or sanitizing our hands and having the mask on are not enough. Prayer is the most powerful weapon. Okay? So be extra cautious and do not believe the mythology of COVID-19, but believe in facts. The facts that came from our experiences. That's why we are here for you. We are willing to become advocates for ourselves about COVID-19 because we experienced it.
To take the time out and thank everyone for your prayers. Prayer is power, and it does work. Thank you all. I am on my road to recovery. Thank you, and God bless you all. I really.
Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you learned a great lesson from this video, and there is a part 3. Bye for now. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Love.